Today is. Oh, you have food in your teeth. You have a broccoli piece right there, spinach. I brushed my teeth.
Oh.
Let me see. It's still there. It's like between these two teeth.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I can't get it out with my nail. Dylan's cleaning spinach out of his teeth. Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're doing our week 2 keto update. We have completed 2 weeks of keto. Today is day 15. So we'll just talk about the things that happened on the second week, I guess, that were different from the first week. How did your week go, just in a nutshell?
My week was fine. Felt pretty good. Energy level, I feel like, was going up a bit. Not as hungry at all. I eat pretty much just 2 meals a day. Maybe a snack here. That's about it.
My week was horrible. I had crazy headaches pretty much all week. Well, no, I would say like the last 4 days of week 2 I had really bad headaches, and I think on day 13 I had the worst headache of my life, and I don't know how to fix it. I looked up a bunch of articles online of what causes headaches during, I know there's the keto flu, but I didn't know what exactly was causing the headache. Everything said electrolytes, but I was having enough potassium, I feel like. I was drinking bone broth, adding salt to everything, so I think it was just my body being in shock from not having carbs for an extended period of time. Maybe that was it, I don't know.
I suppose if your body is one big carb, it'll probably take a while to detox from carbs.
Yeah. So. The first week was like fine. My body was like, alright, this is cool, this is different. And then the second week it was like, where the hell are the carbs? Like, come on, pizza. One of the side effects that I had this past week was the acetone taste in my mouth, and I heard that that's normal. That means that your body is producing ketones, and it's like the one ketone that your body doesn't pee out, something like that. But I had that a lot this week.
I definitely had that a little bit.
Yeah, keto breath, that's what it's called. Yeah, I had that. Okay, so as far as energy goes, I felt like the first week I had a ton of energy. Like at one point it honestly felt like I was on drugs or something. I just like couldn't stop moving, and this past week has not been the same. I've kind of felt like on and off, lethargic. I don't know, I just don't have the same energy. My energy has definitely been lower than it was the first week, and I think it's just a final conversion over to ketones.
Yeah.
I don't know.
More carbs.
Yeah. So one thing that I did differently this week than last week was I worked out once, and I wasn't going to work out for the first month because I know that I thought that I wouldn't have enough energy, but I was feeling, the reason I worked out was because I read online that when your body is like switching over from burning carbs to burning ketones, there's like a little bit of an in-between period, and if you do cardio or exercise, it can help kick your body into burning ketones instead of glucose. So I figured I would work out, and it did not help at all. I had a worse headache after I worked out. I felt like complete crap, and I was extremely sore for like the second and third day after I worked out. But one thing that I did notice was I was extremely more flexible than I've ever been in my life. Usually when I sit on my butt with my feet forward, I can just barely touch my toes, and I was like reaching all the way past my toes onto the floor. And when I told Dylan about it, he said that he felt the same way, that he felt more flexible. He could reach down further than usual.
Yeah, I haven't been able to put my palms flat on the ground in a while, and it just, like, I just did it out of nowhere one day, and believe me, I have not been working out.
He hasn't been to the gym in years.
Part of my strategy. I think it's really helped me feel good during this transition period. So if you don't want to work out, you definitely there's definitely a benefit to not working out.
Do the keto diet if you don't want to work out. I've heard in the beginning not to work out because you just are fatigued from getting into ketosis. So.
And I'm gonna take that to heart and just not work out the entire time.
Yeah. That's fine. One thing that happened in the second week was my friend had a birthday gathering at a bar, and obviously everyone was eating and drinking alcohol, and on the keto diet, alcohol is not recommended. You can drink alcohol, but it takes a while to get back into ketosis after you drink alcohol, and when you're in the beginning stages, it's just stunting the progress basically. So it's not recommended. So we did not drink at the gathering, and that was difficult for me. You
and me.
Yeah, both of us.
Beer looked very good.
Yeah, we both love beer, and it was right next to a brewery, and that was sad.
And not only the beer looking good itself, the people we were with apparently just don't understand. They just keep pushing it on you and pushing it on you.
Were they?
Yeah, they were trying to get me to drink.
What a bunch of shitheads.
I know.
Because we like to drink. That's not a secret for anyone that knows us. So it was rough, but I think it was a good decision. I'm glad that I didn't, because we are working really hard at being keto for 99 days and sticking with the challenge, and I think that would have just set us back. Maybe later on in the challenge we'll be able to have a drink or a couple drinks one time, and then we'll be back at it. But while our bodies are getting adapted, and since we spent so much time eating carbs and drinking beer before we started the challenge, I think it would just totally throw us off. So that is that. Another thing that we have noticed this past week is the temptations of carbs. It's not that we would eat carbs, it's just they look really good and they're around you all the time. Everywhere you go, you don't really realize what you have until you don't have it anymore. Like, the saying is true.
Yeah, I've never realized how great just toast smells.
Yeah, the smell of bread. Like, our daughter, she's on like an all carb diet, so it's really difficult to be around her when she's eating mac and cheese and toast peanut butter.
It doesn't finish it. This is the worst part.
Yeah, and then
because I used to just eat it.
Yeah, we have to put it in the trash. That's probably why we're in.
It's so sad.
We're in the physical shape that we're in.
Maybe.
We're finishing all of our mac and cheese.
Could be.
I don't know. So yeah, that's been difficult. Just seeing carbs.
Smelling
on
them.
the TV.
Everything looks good and smells good.
Yeah.
And the idea of it sounds good.
But on that note, there are a lot of keto substitutes for everything. Like, my favorite food ever, my addiction, is pizza, and we made keto pizza over the weekend. So that helped curb the carb craving, I think.
Yeah, I think it was a good substitute for sure.
On-scale victory that I had was I fit into a pair of shorts that I haven't fit into in a really long time. Like, I've been trying them on. I've been on a weight loss journey for the last year, and they have not fit up until this month. The last time I tried them on was probably like 2 or 3 months ago, and they didn't fit at all, so that was cool.
I guess I just don't look as fat in t-shirts anymore.
Yeah, that's how I
Because
feel too.
I would look really fat after eating a lot of carbs. And I think it was just from being bloated, but I don't really get bloated anymore. So I guess that's a plus.
Yeah.
I don't look pregnant.
That's always good.
From the beginning, I am down just under 10. I had gone over 10, but I seem to have gained it back.
Yeah.
By a couple ounces or percentages of a pound. So I guess I'm maintaining.
I, from the beginning, have lost 6.5 pounds, I think. Yeah, I've lost 6.5 pounds from the beginning. My weight kind of like stayed the same pretty much the whole week, and then it went up yesterday, and then it was back down. So total from the beginning, I'm down 6.5 pounds. So not bad for 2 weeks.
No.
I'll take it.
down 10 pounds, not exercising once.
Yeah. Maybe if I hadn't exercised, I would have lost
That's
that.
what she threw herself off. You really did. You did it to yourself.
Oh, do you want to show the fat bomb?
Alright, so one thing I actually have found a little bit more difficult that I really didn't think would be a challenge was actually eating enough fat. I think I'm eating too much protein, but in order to remedy that, we've made these guys fat bombs.
They're like little Reese's cups. Let me show up close. Can you see that, camera? Ooh, yeah, look at that. That's a beauty. I'm trying to get more fat in because in the beginning, it's better to have more fat than not enough. So we made these Reese's Cup Fat Bombs. And basically what they are is the bottom is peanut butter, coconut oil, and salt. And then the top is cocoa powder, coconut oil, stevia, and we put a couple little Lily's chocolate chips on top.
Sugar-free chocolate chips.
Sweetened with erythritol. Keto Gold.
And they're delicious.
So good. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching our week 2 update. If you liked this video, then click the like button below. If you want to see more of our updates, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any ideas for other videos, I was thinking about maybe posting more than one video a week. So if you have any thoughts on what you want to see, what I eat in a day, or
any
a
kind of
grocery
information.
haul, a Q&A, anything, then leave a comment in the comment section below, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, why isn't your phone on silent?
No one texts me all day. There's literally nobody that texts me.
Oh, goodness.